guys. Tonight we're doing something different. We're horror buddy in here in quarantine. I don't know if this is gonna be as cool or be the same without my partner in crime, but yeah, we're gonna try to make it happen. So hopefully it works.
Hey, the shovel ones. Just like Trent told you, we're in quarantine. So we can't be together today to do our horror buddies. Um, Today we're going to be doing a Night of the Living Dead by George A. Romero. Um, this was released in October of 1968. Believe it or not, it's a movie older than I am. So, it was written by John Russo and George Romero, obviously directed by George Romero, and it was filmed primarily in Pennsylvania, like Pittsburgh, stuff like that. It was the budget was like $114,000. Like, holy shit. And there was like some copyright issues, so because they didn't like put any type of copyright marking on it or something, they ended up like losing shit on it. Wiki can tell you more about that. What we're going to be watching today is the Criterion Blu-ray. Beautiful, beautiful Blu-ray. And that's really all I got right now, so I will see you on the couch. So, one key thing about this movie in my life is this is the actual first horror movie I ever watched. I watched it with my dad back in the mid to early 80s. It was on it was a Halloween night. It was on either MTV, USA Network, something weird like that, man. It was on cable TV though, and I watched it. So this was the first horror movie I ever watched.
Wow, that's crazy. 6 minutes into the movie and you already got terror unfolding. This is great, man. He's walking around aggravating her, and there's this dude in the background. He's aggravating the shit out of Barbara, and there's this dude in the background, staggering around. He's a zombie about to attack him, and that's just classic right there, man. And enter Dwayne Jones, aka Ben, in the movie. This was really at the time that they did this, the script was originally written for a white actor, and when they cast him, this was groundbreaking at the time, because when they cast him, he was a very educated dude, and he wouldn't talk like a black person, because he was I think a college professor or something before he did this movie or went into acting. And yeah, he was real articulate and intelligent, and he wouldn't talk. At the time, black people were stereotyped as lazy or very impulsive and erratic, and but he wasn't. I mean, he's in the movie. He's like the calm dude. He's like the guy that has it all together. So yeah, it's really cool. How they broke that mold there in this movie, I like Ben. I like his character. I think Dwayne Jones did a great job with him.
So this is actually not the first zombie movie that the Horror Buddies have done. We actually did a zombie movie a couple months ago, the Lost episode. We are going to be piecing that together and putting it up. So future Doug knows what the past Doug thought was their first zombie movie. So in the episode where we talk about how, yeah, this is our first zombie movie to do. Yeah,
technically, yes, it was, but no, because, you know, this one's actually going to be put out first. This was our Easter episode.
Barbara's Judith O'Shea, I think that's who plays Barbara. She, man, dude, she does such a good, like, out of it, crazy look. Yeah, I love that about her part in this. She just did a really kick-ass job on looking like just terrified, like out of her mind, just blank, you know, so afraid that she's blanked out and just lost it. That's so cool.
So Barbara's going through telling her story, and it's like, I don't know. To me, it kind of looks like he just got bored of listening to it. And, okay, he just starts doing shit. It's like, this bitch's story is crazy as fuck. So some Horror Buddy fans like to know what we eat for our snacks. So today, I'm going with some wrapped snacks. The Cardi B cheddar barbecue. Yeah, I'm sure this is gonna be yummy. You know, since the safer at home order has been put for our state, actually probably a week before that even, I've not had fast food. I crave some Taco Bell. I crave Pizza Hut. But, you know, I could still have snacks like, you know, wrap snacks, so. Cardi B, that's some good snacks you got there. Maybe not quite Taco Bell. Pretty damn good snack.
On my end, I'm not really snacking on any food, but I am drinking a Sour Heads Bang energy drink, because as y'all probably know, I need help staying awake a lot of the times. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight. Damn, they're slapping the shit out of each other. Ben just slapped the shit out of Barbara. Damn, yeah, that's man, Barbara's like, she's got two modes, man. She's like checked out and hysterical. You know, this movie didn't do much for women at the time. She's playing into the whole stereotype of women being hysterical and in situations, you know. So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, damn, they just knocked the fuck out of each other. They're telling everybody, stay where you're at, don't leave. Does that hit a little close to home with everybody today? Or what, you know?
So, how are y'all's lockdowns, quarantines, safer at home, shelter in place? How is it going? I know we have been spending a lot of time on Animal Crossing. Also, I started streaming on Twitch. I got the new Resident Evil 3 game, streaming that on Twitch. If you're interested in watching that, just check it out. Just like, you know, Disheveled by Dawn on Twitch. I'm not that good. I'm a little awkward. You know, but having fun, getting the shit scared out of me. Oh, it reminds me, speaking of streaming and stuff, if you're interested, it'd be cool that me and Trent and a couple of you guys, if y'all want, hit us up. Maybe playing Friday the 13th on Xbox One next Friday, so Friday the April 17th. I think that would be fun, getting together and doing some Friday the 13th. If you're interested, hit me up. Throw it down in the comments that you're interested. We'll shoot you our Xbox One tags and stuff, and we can get this on.
Oh man, I love this when they all start gathering up and coming up to the house and stuff. These zombies, that is so like well choreographed. You know, it's like, especially on a budget that they had, you know, they just made it really beautiful. It's just, they had, you know, they had to raise money for this, you know, to help pay for this movie. Image 10, you know, which was Romero and a bunch of his colleagues and stuff. They started the production company, Image 10. And yeah, it's just, they did so well with what they had, you know, and it was just, I'll always like that scene. It was just really beautiful.
Just not the same doing horror buddies without my buddy sitting right here. I got my kitty. Me and then my kitty. It's cool kitty sitting there with me, but you know, you won't hold a conversation with me like my buddy Trent does. For a movie from 1968, visual, the quality of this is really good. I've actually not dived deep into this Blu-ray. I need to. Not even watch the commentary track on it. Thought about going with commentary track while I watched it with horror buddies. That way, you know, have a little conversation going on in this. But you know, I just figured that's not really a horror buddies thing to do. Is, you know, even though we've kind of mentioned it before, you know, hey, that would be weird. Would that work? You know. But yeah, I would like to stick that track on at some point and watch that.
These motherfuckers just keep coming. There's tons of them. What would y'all do if y'all was in this situation? You're like in a house, and they all surrounded by zombies, and a big zombie outbreak. I don't know. I guess I'd just do the best I could with the resources I have, like these poor bastards are doing.
So the flesh and bones they were eating was actually ham and chocolate sauce. That's what I should be snacking on, some ham and chocolate sauce. That would be very tasty. Bleh.
This is the Ghouls Dada.
Okay, so that was Not a Living Dead from 1968. Such an awesome movie. I'm sure if you're watching Horror Buddies, you've probably seen that one before.
Wasn't that a crazy ass ending to that? Like, man, what a hell of a climax. Yeah, like everybody died, you know. That's what was crazy about it. The crazy thing about that movie is it freaked a lot of people. You know, it may not seem so bad now, but I mean, it freaked a lot of people out at the time, and I think a lot of the critics, you know, they called it an unrelieved orgy of sadism and stuff, and like, you know, it's they called the actors and all the writers, you know, all that just irresponsible and all that. And it is. I mean, it's not a really. I mean, I guess I'd say it's kind of a balance of gore. There's some gore in it. It's like, especially, you know, when the zombies are, you see them eating the flesh and the hands and all that, you know, you know, I think it was Tom and then his girlfriend, you know, but, you know, the feeling I get from that, what I love so much about it, it's kind of like the Twilight Zone, like horror. It's more of a just unsettling feeling that you get, and I love those kind of movies. That's what I love about those classic movies, and that one it really was a trendsetter for horror movies. It didn't have any like you know, there was no formula at the time that was made for horror movies. It was a trendsetter in and of itself. So yeah, it's you know, that movie's it's so important and so classic, you know, so classic. Yeah, I love Night of the Living Dead. It's awesome.
So a weird thing is George was wanting to get Tom Savini to actually do stuff, but he was at the time serving in Vietnam. So, you know, years later, he would get him to do this stuff in Dawn of the Dead. So That's really cool.
Favorite kill I guess I have on it is I'd say that would have to go when the Harry Cooper, his daughter, rose up at the end there and stabbed his wife, and the sound effects there was just so trippy, man. That's my favorite kill.
My favorite kill is when Karen kills oh gosh, her mom, Miss Cooper. Shit, can't think of her name right now. When she kills her with like the spade or that gardening tool, that was cool. That was cool. Creepy, anytime you see kid zombies, that's really creepy.
So yeah, do you guys like this movie? Is it a classic in your eyes? Do you think it's good, bad, okay? Does it deserve to be registered as I think it's in the Library of Congress or something as an all-time great movie? Does it deserve that? Let us know in the comments, man. We love you guys and we love hearing from you.
Well, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching this quarantine edition of Horror Buddies. Hopefully the world will get better and we can get together again and do this shit proper. Let us know what you think about it. This quarantine edition. Just leave us a comment down below. We may do a few more before they allow us to gather, and we're not safer at home. We don't know.
This was kind of fun, I'm hoping soon this will be over and I'll be back with my homie, and we can do it together again. I hope you guys are doing good and quarantine, staying safe, man, taking this stuff seriously, because it is,
Stay tuned to the channel. You're still going to get our Thursday blues. You're still going to get Disheveled Transmissions. We still have one more thing to drop for the Danzig appreciation, the ranking video. We're also in talks of doing more ranking videos, which we kind of like to do together. So some of those may wait. There is one that may be coming sooner than others. We'll see how that goes. But always stay spooky.
And as my brother says, until next time, stay spooky.
Horror Buddies out.
Happy Zombie Jesus Day.